is Vista wife. She fell in love with Vista hubby.
People judge us because we swap partners.
Today we are heading to hold our swingers party. It's a very busy night. When it comes to couple swapping, people have got so much judgment and so many views.
No morals or self-respect. How can you feel respected more like feeling used?
I like feeling used, thank you very much.
We've lost friends through it. They would literally badmouth us behind our backs.
We've actually had someone say to us, why couldn't we have an affair like normal people?
This is going to be juicy.
We met on a night out in Leeds. You were in the military.
And I loved a guy in uniform.
We kind of met, swapped numbers, and we were supposed to go back to your house for an after party, but you fell asleep.
You say after party.
After party.
It was going to be a threesome.
And then you were coming home on summer leave and you just like give me one last text, didn't you, to make sure. You were like, I'm just gonna text this girl one last time.
You got back to me straight away, so I was like, oh, I'm coming home this weekend. Do you want to like meet up? And then kind of just went from there, didn't it?
Yeah, and that was like 2009.
We basically had sex one night and we was doing a bit of pillow talk. You kind of was talking about other women, and I asked a question. I was like, would you actually be with another woman? And you was like, I actually think I'm bisexual or bi-curious. Long story short, it was a mutual decision, really, wasn't it, of just conversations happening over a couple of weeks about your sexuality.
Yeah, and originally I was like, I really need to do it with you because you're my rock and you're the one who gets the party started and things. So I was like, I couldn't imagine doing it without you. It was really hard to just find a single female in the lifestyle. So we ended up speaking to another couple and we were just speaking to them backwards and forwards, and it just ended up being, yeah, the best decision ever.
I think when we first started being in an open relationship, there were so many different rules for us. Originally it was we only play together and I play separately because I wasn't comfortable with you playing on your own for some reason. And then now it's like, oh, just do whatever, it's all free flowing because we've been in the lifestyle 6-7 years.
7 years.
So I think everything's kind of very fluid now, but it's always 100% communication.
So how we turned our discrete hobby into a business is what was out there was these horrible, outdated websites full of fake accounts. So we was like, we should, try and do something here because everyone's got this big problem and no one's solving it. So that's why we created an app called Swing Hub, just to really get people on board the lifestyle, get it more modernized.
The fact that we created a really safe environment, you can't screenshot any images on there, that everybody can be as discreet as possible and there's no photo sharing. Everybody's verified 100%, so it's all safe, you know who you're talking to.
Shall we do a little boomerang? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Since we opened up our relationship and popped it on social media, the judgment that we got initially, there was a lot there, wasn't there?
It's things like, we spread STDs, that we don't love each other. It's just a form of cheating.
A lot of people are like, why get married if you're gonna want to
play with
other people?
No morals or self-respect.
Oh, we've got no morals.
Another attack on family. Poverty disease really should never be normalised. How can you feel respected more like feeling used?
I like feeling used, thank you very much.
End of the day, we are sexual human beings. Like, people do window shop. Why not just do it together?
The amount of messages we get from other people saying how much we've helped them and saying, I've had these feelings and thoughts, but I thought it was really not normal, and seeing you put yourself out there has given me the courage to go out and explore more, and I've never looked back kind of thing. And it's always just nice to...
It's really heartwarming.
It is heartwarming, yeah.
Ready to go party?
Ready?
Let's go.
Into the explosion! Today we are heading to the vanilla alternative to hold our swingers party. Usually at these events it kind of varies, doesn't it? Anything between like 150 to 300 people.
Yeah.
300 people is a very busy night.
Before we get there, there's been a group chat where people can, talk and get to know who's going to, this event. So you kind of get a good feel of like who you're already going to kind of connect with or talk to down there.
We go in there and play together or play separately. It all just depends on the night.
We are meeting some of our friends before the party to really have a natter about some of the judgment we've faced in the lifestyle.
This is going to be juicy.
For the first time, we said, look, we can try it, and if we didn't like it, we didn't have to do it again. At least we've tried. But yeah, we both loved it, and here we are.
Yeah, that's very similar to us, really, isn't
Said
it?
to us longer. We talked about it for a year.
And then I asked you if you'd take me to a club, didn't I?
Because it was your
September.
birthday, yeah. It was one day. She was like, are you ever going to take me to a club? And I was like, oh right, that is going to happen. That's the way I think.
We're going to do it.
And we spent all day in London, like agreeing we were not going to join in with anything that we saw. And then the very first night, met a really nice couple, didn't we?
We did.
And we ended up going all the way with those
Yeah.
guys. Which really
Dived right in the
surprised us
deep end,
because
didn't we?
we
Yeah.
didn't expect to do anything.
The thing is, all these people that actually slag off swinging, they're probably cheating on each other left, right and centre.
We've actually had someone say to us, why couldn't we have an affair like normal people?
I mean, we've lost friends through it because we were all good friends with certain people before they knew we was in the lifestyle, and then once they found out, they would literally badmouth us behind our backs.
We had to call our friends and family when we started getting a bit of hit on social media because we didn't want them to find out
From anyone else.
from TikTok or Instagram that we're in this lifestyle.
Apart from your mum going, I know, I've been watching your TikToks and posts for weeks. I absolutely love them.
The feedback we got from our family was all supportive. They was like, you do you, it doesn't really affect us in any way, shape or form, that's your personal life. And they support us, right?
Yeah, all they said was, it's got nothing to do with us as long as you guys are happy.
I think open relationships are misunderstood just because I think people think that they're not the norm. It's not sort of the everyday thing, or people aren't comfortable talking about it.
People don't
That's
like anything
probably-
different, do they?
They don't.
You ready for the real party to begin?
Let's go.
Our relationship works because we do have communication. When we got into the lifestyle, talking so much about it, it just overspilled into everyday life, and that itself makes a relationship stronger, right?
Just pure communication. We can talk about anything and everything, and there's kind of no repercussions if you just go, this is the truth, this is what I don't like, this is what I do like, and it's kind of like, okay, what's next?
We've built this amazing lifestyle app, and for Swing Hub I think we want it to go worldwide and just show people all around the world that it's okay to be non-monogamous, and the feelings that they have, it's perfectly fine.
So, we're gonna go get the reels party started.
Let's do it.
Who are you choosing?